Everyone, thanks for watching Sports News Highlights. My name is Ryan Woolley. Let me get you caught up with the top stories happening in the world of sports today. And I know college football is officially back, and we'll get to that in a second. But when you can pack over 92,000 fans inside Memorial Stadium in Nebraska for a college volleyball game, you're doing something right. And that number by itself is impressive, right? But that also set a women's sporting event world record that may never be topped. And Nebraska played like a team that won this contest as they entertained Omaha and picked up a 3-0 win, taking the first two 25-14 and set number 3 25-13 in a game that these players will not soon forget. But I mentioned over 92,000 fans were in attendance at that stadium, which set a world record. But to put that into comparison to previous marks, the U.S. record was 90,185 for the 1999 World Cup soccer final between the United States and China at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. Previous world record was 91,648 in the UEFA Champions League match between Barcelona and Wolfsburg in April of 2022. In addition to those two marks, though, 92,000 fans shatters any volleyball attendance mark. The largest ever crowd was 18,755 when the Cornhuskers played Wisconsin in the NCAA final back in December of 2021. But the largest regular season game was 16,833 when Wisconsin hosted Florida in September of 2022. All in all, though, not a surprise Nebraska set this mark. They have some of the best fans in the country. They've sold out their arena for 306 consecutive games, and that building holds 13,595. Now, I mentioned the college football season. It kicks into high gear tonight. Week 1 officially gets underway, and with it, means time to think about who you may think will win the national title. And Caesars Sportsbook has put out a list of the teams with the best odds this season, and to nobody's surprise, the Georgia Bulldogs topped that list at plus 240 as they try to become the first team to ever win 3 straight titles. It's also the first time odds makers have said a team other than Bama or Clemson had the best chance to win it all in the last 8 years, and it's the 5th shortest odds of any preseason favorite in more than 2 decades. But following Georgia is the Crimson Tide. They're at plus 550, Ohio State plus 800, Michigan at 850, and USC and LSU tied at 5 at plus 1,000. After the Trojans and Tigers, though, you have Clemson at 7, Florida State, Penn State, and Texas who round out the top 10. We'll let you look at your top stories here on SNH. My name is Ryan Woolley. Be sure to check back in every day, though, for the best in sports, news, and highlights.